Good morning.
Mum is too hard. Yeah.
There is a lot of Sidemount happening today here in our kind of dive center. And so someone is trying Sidemount for the first time, someone is doing instructor course, someone is doing the course. So it's super busy. Like Juan will try for the first time. Elliot is kind of doing course. Adriana is already Sidemount diver, so she's doing instructor course. Antonina, she is already instructor and the specialty instructor, so she's just supervising everything. Cool. Been a long day. We had a really good time underwater today. All the Sidemount squad. Like it's not so often when you see so many Sidemount divers underwater at the same time. Like how many today we got? We got 4 Sidemount divers same time underwater. Antonina did one tank Sidemount, but anyways, it's a Sidemount. I discovered Sidemount when I just became instructor, and since then it changed the way I'm diving at all, right? So that's actually probably the Sidemount was something which gave me a little bit like the Sidemount actually encouraged me to start technical diving as well. So it's like, I don't know, I cannot imagine how I did diving without the Sidemount. First of all, Sidemount for me, that's kind of safety. For example, I never dive in currents without Sidemount just because it's extra air. And if accidentally there is some like a downgoing currents, just imagine how you're gonna stress with a one single tank. Well, the Sidemount gives you a lot of additional air. Instead of one single 11-liter tank, you have 2 of them. That means instead of 2,200 liters, you have 4,400 liters of gas. Another thing what the Sidemount gives you is buoyancy. With the Sidemount it's so easy to be horizontal, and even you stop kicking you will be still like on a shelf, and that's the great thing. And it's this effect gives that's and you got this effect just because the highest point of the tank is in your armpit. It's not somewhere here, but it's just in your armpit, and that's great. Another thing of the good thing of the side mount, for example, when I was traveling with the groups in the Philippines and also here, I always take a side mount just because it takes away less space. But it takes away less space in your baggage than like a normal wing what I'm diving in, right? So that's another great thing. When you start side mount diving, that feels a little bit messy. There's so many new things, and I remember when I started side mount diving, it was like, why I'm actually doing it. It's so uncomfortable, just because you already used to use some type of equipment, and now you have to adapt for the new one, and it's always uncomfortable. Any comfort is actually your enemy, so always try something new. And yeah, so like for example, I cannot imagine diving in some places. I've been diving without the side mount. For example, when I'm teaching any courses which is above the open water diver course, like advanced or specialties, mostly I use side mount, and I always give my students try side mount during the advanced course, especially if I see these guys need to improve the buoyancy, because when you give them to try the side mount, so then they actually start feeling the buoyancy better and the position in the water. And so yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching us again, and see you tomorrow. Bye.